that bitch. Yeah. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Will forever.
What's good, y'all? It's Malia back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my quarantine nighttime skincare routine. This has been highly requested, so I just wanted to get it out for you guys. I have had to change a couple things just because I'm not in my own setting. I've been spending quarantine with my mom, but I hope you guys are all being safe and that we'll be out in the world. Back to it shortly, but remember, wash your hands, still social distance, and if you're sick, you have to stay home, you know? But without further ado, let's just get started with this video. First things first, we gotta pull the hair back. You guys know how I feel about that. I really wish I had one of those, you know, those like headband things that people use for masks or like when they wash their face. I have one of those, but I don't have it with me, so I've just been having to deal with this, but it's okay. I think my homegirl Marine, she has a store called House of Makeup on Instagram. I'll leave a link down below. She sells those, so if you guys want one of those, I would definitely try to get one. But since the hair is back, you always want to first make sure when you do your skincare routine that you have clean hands. Just like everything else, clean your hands first and then we can get started. So I'm just going to go ahead and wash my hands really quick. Okay guys, so step one in the routine is we need an oil cleanser. You need a pre-cleanse, whatever you guys have. We need that. I am totally against makeup wipes. I've been against makeup wipes for like almost probably like 2 years now. I just don't fuck with them. Like, you be tugging on your skin, pulling on your skin, and I just feel like that's so bad for the skin. So I feel like you have to be way aggressive using those, so I just personally don't like those. But the oil cleanser that I've been loving is the DHC cleansing oil. It's a really good one in my opinion, and it's pretty affordable. It's lasted me a long time, and all you need is a couple pumps and you just spread it all over the face, and it's just gonna go ahead and break down all your makeup before you go on with your cleanser. So I'm gonna pop off my lashes and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. No lash looks. So this is the oil, and I'm just gonna pump a couple pumps into my hand just like that, and then right away I'm just gonna go in and begin to massage it all over the face. And you see immediately it just starts to take off the makeup, and it's just not as aggressive as other products. If you guys are trying to splurge a little bit, I would definitely recommend the pre-cleanse from Dermalogica. That one's really nice. But the one I use, it's only $14 and it lasts a pretty long time. So, and I really like it. It's not too heavy on the skin. I like to really get in there with my mascara just because it's always more difficult to get that off. But I would say I just massage it in until everything feels saturated. I think that's pretty good. Get as close to your hairline as you can, because I know we all be pouncing in our contour up there, you know. So I'm gonna rinse this off and then we'll get started on step two. So I went ahead and rinsed off that oil. You always want to pat, not rub, when you're dealing with your face. Just because, like I said, it's so fragile that any tugging is really tugging on your skin. Like, you may not think it is, but it definitely is. So step two is going to be to actually go on with your cleanser. Right now, I've been loving the UrbanRx cleansing bar. It's my jam. I need to restock, actually, but I love it. So it's gonna be this bad boy. I used the peachish one. I used the one for combination skin. I'm literally almost out. Like, it's practically out, but it still does the job. This is super cool because it comes with these sponges, so they're really thin, you know? And then you just go ahead and wet the sponge and then it blows up. So I'm gonna wet it and I'll show you what it looks like. If the sponge kind of like gets bigger, it's not as hard and it's a little bit thicker. I really like this with this cleanser. Before I got this, since it has these sponges, I was using these silicone cleansing things. I get them at Walmart. It's a 2-pack for like less than $2. Juan loves them. Everyone I've showed loves them. So if you don't want a new cleanser but you still want to like enhance your skincare routine, I would definitely pick up one of these if you don't have one already. But this one comes with the sponge, so I've been using it and I freaking love this cleanser. Like, this is my jam. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my face so I can get it down, and then I'm gonna go on with this, and I'm gonna go ahead and scrub my face for 60 seconds. That's the key, sis. 60 seconds. Every time you wash your face, 60 seconds, and you're gonna see a difference. I promise you, you're gonna see a difference. So I just swish it around here until it gets pretty saturated. And then you just go in. This cleanser is so good. And it was like all hyped on TikTok, so it was selling out everywhere in Ulta. And right before quarantine, I think it's because it was already getting bad, I found it and I was like, I'm gonna get it. And I literally haven't used anything else. It's so good. I flip it around too, like I don't just stay on one side. But you wanna just wash your face. I'm gonna get the bottom of here. Go down your neck. In the shower, I would do your neck and your chest. But if you're just gonna wash it like this right now, just go down a little bit, just because you probably don't want to mess up all your clothes and stuff. But this stuff's good, y'all. Once you've washed for 60 seconds, pat dry, of course. That's always the game plan. And then we're gonna go on with micellar water. So back in the day when I was like uneducated and I didn't know what I was doing, I would just use this bad boy to take off my makeup and then go on with my cleanser, which I guess you could do still, especially if you wear more lightweight makeup. But I would say if you're a full glam kind of gal, that you should really invest in the pre-cleanse or the oil cleanser and then do this after, just to get any residue off. That's just my suggestion and from what I learned in the past. If this still works for you, more power to you, because it was working for me for the time being when I used it. So I'm just gonna take a cotton pad and I'm just gonna make sure that we get off all our makeup, because watch, I'll show you that there was leftover makeup. And I already did 2 steps, 2 cleansings. I did the pre-cleanse and I did my cleanser. Look at that. That's nasty, huh? Did you expect to see that? No, I bet you didn't. One more time. We want it to be clean when you want it to be white still once you do this stuff, you know? Because it really just gets into everything that you thought you got, that you didn't. That's just hiding in the creases and the wrinkles and anything else. I really like to use this mainly for my eye makeup, because I don't know about you guys, but my eye makeup just likes to hang around. Like, I'll wake up with little black shit everywhere. And I do all this, like, I mean, sometimes I do it more lazy than other nights, but I've been doing pretty good. So I like to let everything dry down before I do any next steps. So I'm gonna go on with my Pixi Glow Tonic Toner next. This stuff I freaking love. I always go back to. I try different toners here and there, but this one is like my ride or die. I always go back to it. It's reliable. You can get it at the drugstore. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on with this. And I like to kind of like push in my toner. I don't really drag it around so much like I do my micellar water. I like to really press it into the skin. Pixi also has a vitamin C toner, and I like to get that one as well. But Glow Tonic's like an OG staple. And, you know, everyone uses it. But it works good. It works really good for everyone. Alright, so that's good. So we're gonna wait for that to fully dry. Normally, if I was gonna mask tonight, After this is when I would mask. I'll show you guys two of my favorite masks I have right now that I would normally do after I did my toner. So this one's from NOLASKINSENTIALS. It's the Oh Well Aqua Mask. This is a detox mask without it being too dry. I really enjoy this one. It really just cleans out my pores. It penetrates deep into the skin. And it's like a mud mask without that dry feeling. Because you know a lot of mud masks, they give you that like dryish feeling. It doesn't do that, but it does like all the stuff that, to me it kind of reminds me of a charcoal mask without the harshness that charcoal comes with. And then my second mask that I've been loving is this one from Pixi. It's the In Shower Steam Facial. So this one you would do in the shower. So I would just do it after I wash my face in the shower. And I like to just leave it on like for when I wash my body or like shave or whatever I'm doing. And then I just take it off towards the end of my shower. But this one's really good. This one's more better for when your skin's already doing good and you just want to have a glow or like whatever, you know? I have this red mark on my nose and I don't really know where it came from, but we're gonna ignore that. So we just toned. Normally I would mask, but I did a mask yesterday, so I don't want to over mask it. I like to mask like 2-3 times a week. I don't like to do it every day, just because I feel like my skin will, like I probably won't like my skin if I miss a day, you know, because I'll be like, what are these little pores and this and that, you know. So next we're gonna go on with Essence. This essence is so bomb. It's the Barrier Boosting Kiwi Essence from Nola as well. This is my jam. I never used essences before I got this one, but this is my favorite product that I purchased from them. I will be purchasing this forever. So it is so good. It smells bomb. And it has a little dropper, so I just put 2 drops on my face. Well, that one was a little big. And then I just go on with my fingers and I just massage it everywhere. Around my eyes. This is really good for moisture barrier to the skin. So if it's a really hot, humid day, sometimes I will skip this step, or I'll just go in with like 1 small drop and try to spread it out as much as I can. Just because I feel like it does help with hydration and dry skin. And I can get a little oily in the summer that sometimes I'm like, oh, that's just too much on my face, you know? But this has been a game changer. And I feel like, I don't know if it's supposed to, but I feel like it's been helping my acne scarring. And maybe it's just the whole routine as a whole. But I love this product and it's been just doing wonders for me and my skin. This one is gonna feel a little, not tacky, but it's gonna feel like it needs to dry for a while, which it doesn't have to dry super long, but you wanna wait for it to fully dry down before you go on with any other steps. So our next step is gonna be serum. So right now I'm only using 1 serum. I'm using the Advanced Night Repair from Estee Lauder. This stuff is magic in a bottle. It's so fire. I have a real size one. This is a sample size. I have a real size one at my house, but like I said, quarantine's going on, we gotta just work with what we got. Thankfully, I have a lot of samples, so I could just run through them and keep using them, but I need to get back home. So I just pour it on the back of my hand because this one, the samples don't have a pump, but the real one does. And then I just go ahead and put some drops on my face. This serum is good for daytime and nighttime, even though it's called Advanced Night Repair. I would just go a little more heavy-handed at night, just because you know that's when your skin's really repairing and can handle extra moisture. And I just do the same thing. I just push this into the skin all over. If you have a jade roller or rose quartz roller, you can definitely use that to like push in your serums and stuff. But I like to just use my finger. The jade roll is something I use when I'm having like a real self-care day. That's not something I do like in my nighttime routine. So I just didn't want to show it and be unrealistic to you guys. But if you guys want to see like a self-pamper day, like things I really do to myself, just to like, you know, make me feel good and pretty, let me know. I can definitely do that for you guys. I know I'm a laggard, but I'll get it out eventually, you know? You just have to have faith in me, I promise you. So we want to let that dry. And then while that's drying, I want to show you guys the nighttime moisturizer I've been using. I really love this stuff. So it's from Frey Skincare. This is the Recover Me Restorative Night Cream. This stuff smells like lavender. It smells bomb. It gets you ready for nighttime. And they're vegan, so that's a plus. Oh my goodness, so is Nola. Nola's vegan as well. So if you're a vegan girl, you love cruelty-free stuff, you should check out Nola and Frey for sure. I don't know if any other brands I used are vegan and cruelty-free, but Frey and Nola for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on with my moisturizer for nighttime because my skin's pretty dry from the serum. So I use about 3 pumps for my whole face. This stuff smells so good. Cause it smells like lavender from the plant and not artificial lavender. I don't know if you guys know the difference, but I do and I love it. It smells so fresh on the skin. Shout out to my man's sister, Evita, my sister-in-law. She bought that for me on Christmas and I've been loving it and it's been lasting me a long time and it's super, super bomb. See, my scars are really going away. They don't look that bad anymore. Texture's not really there. This routine has been hooking a girl up. And then I'm gonna go on with the eye cream. I've just been using this CeraVe one because I normally use the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair eye cream. But one, she's expensive to be restocking when I have one already. So I've just been using this CeraVe one because I didn't want to spend a bunch on something I have. I just can't go get right now. So I'm just gonna put this on the under eye. I mean, it does the job. I mean, it's definitely good. The CeraVe one is definitely good if you don't have an eye cream and you want to start with something. I think it's a good investment. Do I like the Estee Lauder one better? Of course. But this one does the job, so I have really no complaints. Also, if you want another inexpensive one, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Eye Cream is pretty good as well. And then our last step in this routine is gonna be the botanical oil from NOLASKINSENTIALS. So I've been rocking with them lately, guys. They have some good stuff. You should really check them out. I'll leave my friend's discount code down below because my girl Mariah, she be helping them out. She's an ambassador and she be doing the damn thing, y'all. So go support her. But I just put 2 dots of this oil. It gives you a nice glow from within. I feel like it's been helping the scars. Honestly, I really don't know what is exactly helping the scars, to be honest. But all this combined is helping the scars finally. So maybe it's all playing a factor. Maybe it's them being combined together. But your girl is about to have beautiful ass skin before we know it. So shout out to Nola. Shout out to Estee Lauder. Shout out to UrbanRx. Shout out to DHC. And shout out to Pixie. Am I missing anyone? CeraVe. That's it. That's the whole game. So definitely check out these. If you guys have questions, want me to go in depth about each thing and the benefits of that, I can do that. But I just didn't know if you guys want to see that. I've never done this kind of video, but this is pretty much how I would go to bed with my skin looking like this. And I will wake up in the morning. It's not going to be dry at all. Sometimes, depending on when I wake up, if I wake up really early and I know I'm just going to eat breakfast and shower, I won't wash my face. When I wake up, I'll just rinse it with cold water and refresh it. And then wash it before I get in the shower or in the shower, depending on what I want to do that day. But I hope you guys really enjoyed my skincare routine. If you guys liked it, please leave a comment down below letting me know that you guys liked it. Give me a big thumbs up. And you guys can just leave me some suggestions of what you guys want to see. I don't know how to close out this video, so I'm just gonna end it right here. Bye guys, love you.